Good morning, sisters. This is the second in a little series of 4 videos to help walk you through some of the changes or clarifications that are being offered for the policy manual, sections 4 and 5, which has to do with special ordering. This little video only will look at special ordering and customer requests that are not rush requests. And the motivations for these will be offered in a separate video. I'm trying to keep them short so they can be emailed. First, I want to offer a quick clarification as to why some vendors are special order vendors and why others are non-special order vendors. And the reason for this is that a special order vendor, we can be pretty much absolutely sure that whenever we run a replenishment report for that vendor, we will come up with enough to make a sizable order for our book centers to replenish our stock. We can easily add a special order, whether it's 1 book or 25 books, to that order, and we can guarantee pretty much that that order will be placed within 1 or 2 times of the replenishment schedule that it appears. Non-special order vendors, however, are vendors that we cannot guarantee that. Often when we run replenishment reports, only a few books have been sold, maybe $15 worth cost, $20, $25 cost. And for this reason, we can't make that order, we can't make that PO and send it in, so we can't guarantee that a special order being placed with that vendor would actually be placed within a relatively reasonable amount of time. And so they become non-special order vendors because we can't offer that guarantee. So moving to special orders. If you look on page 16 of the new proposed sections of 4 and 5 that were sent out to you, there is a brief summary of the 4 different kinds of special ordering or customer requests and the way that we handle them. The first one is very obvious. Someone comes in for a special order from a special order vendor, and it's placed just as we always have been placing them in the system at the local level. The second is when someone comes in with a sizable request for an item from a non-special order vendor, and we said from the beginning that if someone comes in with an order unto itself for a non-special order vendor, we would honor that request because we're able to, because it's large enough to accommodate the postage. Now, what is an order unto itself? And that's what's kind of been unclear, and people have had to make judgment calls in the centers and here, and there's been a lot of unevenness about that. So we want to clarify at this point what is an independently sufficient order, or what has been known as an order unto itself. Customer requests from non-special order vendors must meet a minimum of $170 retail per vendor, which comes out to about $100 cost, which is our regular minimum replenishment target that we try to reach. How do you place those? Okay, these obviously will need to be tracked by the center themselves because the purchasers know only to honor special orders that have to do with special order vendors. You can track these in 2 ways. You can track them on paper at the book center, or you can track them by putting them in as a special order, and then we'll just ignore them in the central office knowing that you're just using that to track it on a local level. How do you request these items? Requests for these are made on the stock edition sheet that you have, and they will be filled with the next replenishment. So you request them on the stock edition sheet, you send them in as a regular stock edition to acquisitions. We'll put them on the stock edition sheet of the purchasers, and the next time that that replenishment for that company is made, those items will be put onto that purchase order. So this order is being made with an understanding that the customer is willing to wait until we're able to make an order for that vendor. And I think I'm going to stop here just to keep these short enough to email, and we'll go on to the 3rd email. Thank you.